What is up, my fresh faced babes and skincare lovers? My name is Stephanie Murphy and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is going to be a fun video where we are going to go over my everyday makeup bag. Before I get started, I do want to remind everybody that there is a link below. If anything piques your interest today, feel free to click on that link and it'll take you directly to my personal website where you can check out everything I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to try to go in order of how I use these products, so we will begin with primer. Keep in mind, all of these products are Mary Kay products, and like I stated before, you can click the link below to check them out. The foundation primer that I use first and foremost is the Mary Kay foundation primer. It has SPF 15 in it. It makes my skin silky smooth and fills in all those areas with the pores that you can see kind of like on your nose and out to the side here and everything. I really love this and definitely advise it for people with oily skin. Next will be this color correcting stick. It is Mary Kay at Play. It is a green color, meaning that it's going to cancel out any redness. I have a very red undertone, so this is actually very helpful for me. I use it around my nose and my mouth, and then of course any red blemishes that pop up specifically around that time of the month. Next is going to be foundation. We do have a couple different types of foundation, however I prefer liquid. There is also a cream to powder, but today we'll be going over two different kinds of liquid foundation. So after the color correcting stick, I like to put a nice layer of CC cream on. That stands for complexion correcting, which I love because, as I stated, I do have a red undertone. So this CC cream, which has a really nice just little pump bottle, I put that on all over and it really evens out my skin and it takes away any redness that I have, and it just looks really smooth and just ready to go. Then on top of the CC cream, I use the Mary Kay Timewise Matte 3D foundation. This stuff is amazing. It comes in matte or luminous. Luminous is just kind of like a dewy look. I have really oily skin, so I prefer the matte, and that is what I have here. The color that I use is Ivory C110. And I'm gonna pause real quick because there's something that's really awesome about this foundation. It's that it comes in cool, neutral, or warm tones, and that means it's matching your undertone of your skin, not just your skin color or your skin tone, but it's also matching what is happening under your skin. Some people are more yellow undertones, green undertones, or red undertones. This is definitely going to help with matching perfectly. The two brushes that I use for foundation are the blending brush, which is just got that nice even bristles, and then I also use the blending sponge, which you're gonna wet and then it's gonna become bigger, and this is great for just blending in really hard to reach areas. And I actually don't use this one as much as I use this one. This one is definitely my all-time favorite. I today did my contouring first and then I put my powder on, so we will start with this palette. So this is the Mary Kay Pro palette. This thing is huge, wonderful, and magnetic. Mine is very much used and it has been loved on a lot, so don't judge me. So this is just a quick look at what the palette looks like. As I said, it is magnetic and it has been loved on a lot. So many of our products come with like metal bottoms, and they simply magnetize to all of our compacts and all of our palettes. So that's really exciting because you only have to buy the palette once and then you just swap out the products. So this is the Mary Kay cheek brush. As you can tell, it's kind of angled, which is really nice. I use this specifically for my contour color only, and that is this one right here and right here. This one's actually for darker skin tones, however I do use it sometimes with I use it for a mix. This same brush can be used for blush, however I personally don't like mixing them. I don't know if that's an OCD thing or just a me thing, but I use this little compact cheek brush and I use that for my blush. I feel like I can control it more. I definitely just like to keep my blush right on the cheekbone, so as you can tell, I need some refills for sure, but I use them to the very last drop. So this is my blush brush, and I use those two blushes right there. Rosy Nude and Shy Blush. Those are my two go-tos. The two contours that I did not say were Latte and Cocoa. Okay, this is my favorite part. Mineral powder. So this is the Mary Kay mineral powder. It is a lifesaver for me. I will never ever ever not use mineral powder from here on out. Like, I used to think that girls in high school were just being like bougie because they always use mineral powder, and I was like, why can't you just use, like, you know, regular powder or whatever? But mineral powder is the way to go. Like, if you don't use anything else, use foundation and mineral powder. I use the all over powder brush from Mary Kay. It's ginormous and I love it, and I just dab all over my face. And I did that after my contouring. I've heard people say that doing your all over powder after your contouring saves your contouring because your all over powder is what wears off first. I don't know the actual scientific truth behind that. Like I said, this is up to you, whatever you prefer doing first or second. After I do my all over powder, I am currently using a really amazing bronzer. I do have a refill, like I said though. I am going to use it to the last drop. So this is the bronzer right here. I love, love, love this stuff. This is an amazing way to automatically just make yourself glow and feel tan, even if you're not tan. The one that I'm currently using is Gilded Glow, and I just use that all over powder brush and I dab it in there and I drag it, or I dab it on the parts of my skin that would be sun-kissed if I had been out in the sun during that day. Next, you can do your eyebrows. I currently do not do a whole lot with my eyebrows. I was blessed or cursed, however you want to look at it, with really thick eyebrows. So I actually don't do a whole lot to them because I don't know, I just don't. But I do use the volumizing brow tint. I do not use it for volume, I use it for control. So all it is this really amazing little brush, kind of looks like almost like a mascara brush in mini form, and then you just stroke it over the eyebrows and it keeps them in place, and it comes in different colors. I currently use dark blonde. I could probably go a little bit darker because I am a natural brunette. However, the dark blonde is working for me and it's super awesome because it just keeps everything in place and it lasts all day and it does not melt. So I actually do my eyes last. I know a lot of people do their eyes first, but I'm just so reckless with my makeup application that if I did my eyes first, I feel like I would just wind up wiping it all off. So I actually do my eyes last. I am currently in love with the Mary Kay liquid eyeshadows, and so they just come in these little tubes. This one is Light Beam. It's a gold color. I love gold on anybody. This one is Pink Starlight. I just started using that one. I have it on now, and these guys are really, really awesome. I use them as my base. I put them all over the lid, and then I use these three eye brushes based on whatever color I used. I dive back into my palette, my different eyeshadow shades. They are Chroma Fusion technology, which means that they are long lasting, which I can definitely vouch for because I have hooded eyes, so I run into the problem a lot of my eyeshadows creasing or just kind of looking gross by the end of the day. But I can definitely say that these do not do that, and I definitely love them. These 5 brushes are actually sold in a set called our Essential Brush Collection. They are a really great deal to get all of these brushes instead of paying for them individually. It also comes with a brush case so that you can carry them all without ruining your bristles or just damaging the brushes at all. I definitely advise the brush collection. If you're interested, click that link below and go check it out. After I do all of my eyeshadows, that is when I do my eyeliner. I prefer, personally, the liquid eyeliner pen, and I know that sounds really intimidating as liquid, but it's actually not because it comes in this nice, like, felt tip pen, and it goes on super smooth. I have hooded eyes, like I stated, so I like to just go along the lash line and then kind of wing it out. Next step is actually something that I do all throughout my makeup process. It is called the finishing spray, which is a lifesaver. It's pretty much like hairspray for your makeup, for your face. I don't really think you can use too much of this stuff, but maybe you can. I love it. I love it, love it. After I use my finishing spray, I use the lash Lash Love Fanorama currently, and this is just my favorite right now. My second favorite is the Lash Intensity. It is the boldest mascara that we have. It makes my lashes look the biggest and the longest, which is what I love. We also have a waterproof mascara I put over the top of any other mascara I'm using that I want to be waterproof. So like if I know I'm gonna be outside all day and it's gonna be really hot, then I'll put on my Fanorama and then I'll put a layer of the waterproof over the Fanorama, because waterproof straight onto your lashes can be pretty harsh. Okay, last for me are my lips. There's Age Fighting Lip Primer, which is a lifesaver, especially for more mature skin that may have fine lines around the lips. The lip primer is going to keep your lipstick on your lips and it will not let it feather out, which is really, really wonderful. Something that I swear by, especially for long wear, is our lip liner. One of my favorites is the Medium Nude, and that is this guy right here. It's just, I mean, it is what it is. It's a medium nude color, and I put it on a lot of times for like a base all over my lips, and then I will use a color, something like our Blush Velvet over top. I like the nude colors, they're my favorite. And I use that over top, and then if you want to spice it up, you can put on a lip gloss to make it shiny. We actually just released all new lip glosses, so they're not gonna look like this when you buy yours, but they are wonderful and they have been updated to be even better, so I am very excited about that. So you can, for your lips, start with a lip liner, or you can go directly into lipstick. Some of my favorites are Rosewood, Naturally Buff, Luminous Lilac, and Blush Velvet. This next product is not technically makeup, but it is definitely a woman's best friend. The Beauty Blotters. They are amazing. They are a gift from God and they are lovely. There's 75 tissues in this little pack. I literally keep this in my purse. They are true blessings. You can carry these around in your purse, and then you don't have to carry around powder to kind of mattify their skin throughout the day. And then my final products, which are also not makeup, but they definitely for me go in the makeup category more than skincare, is our perfumes. These are my two absolute favorites. Live Fearlessly is my all-time favorite. It is a very, very light, refreshing scent. I just recently switched to try Cityscape. My husband uses the Cityscape men's cologne, and that is really great. So now we have like matching bottles on the counter, and you know, it's super cute. And don't forget, when it's all said and done, you need to be using the proper makeup remover. Definitely use an oil-free eye makeup remover, and always wash your face at night with the proper cleanser that is made for your skin type. Well, babes, that is my everyday makeup. I may not wear all of it every day, like I may not wear 5 different lipsticks every day, but that is what I keep out and about for me to grab and use at any moment. If you have any questions or if anything sparks any interest to you, click that link below. Go to my personal website, check it out. That link will also take you to some lookbooks. That's our catalogs, where you can just browse through and swipe through their e-catalogs, so you can just kind of swipe the pages and everything to see everything right there. It'll give you prices, it'll give you all the different shades and colors. And you can check out some other things that I may not have mentioned that you may be interested in. Everything that I used here today is suitable for sensitive skin and for contact wearers. I appreciate you guys watching this far. I hope that everyone has a really great day, and I love you, fresh face babes. Mwah!